Welcome to Autumn Approved, a channel where we review all things that make parenting easier and also to see if my daughter Autumn approves. Automobiles. On this episode of Automobiles, we will be comparing the Pronto 1 stroller and the Keenz class Stroller Wagon. Visually, it seems like they are very similar, but their slight differences change the ease of functionality between the two. One difference you can see right off the bat is that the Keenz class only comes in one color, and the Pronto can be ordered in a variety of colors. Let's begin with the Keenz class. To open, you must first release the manual hook. The placement of the latch gets hidden by the huge canopy, so you have to move the canopy aside to get to it. The canopy also gets in the way when opening it. It's not a swift movement to open it, as you need to give it a little bit of elbow grease to lock it into place. The brakes are flip-flop friendly, but the foot pedal to engage the brake is hidden under the basket and is not easily accessible. The basket has a mesh zipper that you can use inside the basket and a separate mesh compartment underneath the basket which you can use for dirty shoes or wet clothes. The magnetic peekaboo window on the canopy has a mesh so that you can see your little ones in the wagon. It seems large, but only gives you a visual on the rider on the opposite end of the handles. The rider closest to you cannot be seen from the canopy window. Here, we can see the measurements of the carriage itself. The adjustable handlebar height goes up to 38 inches. The handlebar itself is a very wide 28 inches. When opening the Pronto, you unhook the buckle that secures the seat and basket. Then find the release mechanism on the side to release the handle. In one swift movement, the handle is pulled up and opens the stroller. Both seats pop up and the basket moves right into place. The brake is one long bar which can be accessed wherever you place your foot. Even if you cannot see it because of the basket, you don't need to locate a foot pedal to engage the brakes. The basket also has a mesh compartment which can be used inside or outside of the basket. There are also two other mesh compartments on either side of the inside of the basket that can be used as cup holders. The zippered peekaboo window was thoughtfully placed because you can see both riders in your view. Here we can see the measurements of the carriage itself. The adjustable handlebar height can go all the way up to 41 inches, which is a very comfortable height for tall parents, and the handlebar itself is 20 inches, so it's more slender when going through doorways. Here we can see both wagons going through some rocky terrain with small to medium-sized river rocks and sand. The Keenz was a tough push through the rocks with only my 22-pound daughter as the rider. The Keenz does not have front-locking wheels. The Pronto has front-locking wheels, so it made it easier to push through the rocks. The second terrain is a sandy, loose gravel type of terrain, and both were easy to push. To fold the Keenz class, you first put the canopy away, then push the two buttons on the side of the basket to fold it in. There are two levers on either side of the handlebars that you pull to begin the folding process. As you move the handles forward to fold, you need to manually guide the seats down and try to tuck it inward. Then to keep it together, you have to manually clip it closed by moving the canopy aside and attaching the clip mechanism. It can be folded with its snack tray in place. To fold the Pronto, you fold away the canopy and pull the 2 levers on either side of the handlebar. The handlebar then gets moved forward and it automatically locks into place when closed. Then you can ensure that the seats and baskets don't flow around by clipping the 2 buckles together. The Pronto comes with an activity tray, but this upgraded snack tray shown here can also remain on when folding it. All in all, the functionality of the design of the Pronto as well as its accessories are definitely well thought out and had parents in mind. The current base price of the Pronto is $750, in which you get the stroller in whatever color or frame color you choose, as well as the activity tray, and the basket is attached to the frame. The current base price of the Keenz class is $569.99, in which you get the stroller wagon in black, the snack tray, and the basket attached to the frame. The Keenz class additional accessories you can purchase are an all-weather cover and a bug net. The Pronto, however, has a multitude of accessories that you can purchase, such as a summer and rain cover, blackout cover, bug net, parent consoles, more color options, and so much more. I hope that this comparison helps you in your search for a stroller or stroller wagon that is right for you. Until next time on Autumn Approved.